You may be wondering, Halloween, Secret of Mana Remake came out today. Is it any good? Is it worth buying? I'm going to give you a quick TLDR for those who don't want to watch the video. Yeah, probably, maybe. It's super buggy though, just as a heads up. Like, this shit crashes a lot. There's some really weird animation bugs I spotted. There's some weird crashing bugs. Memory leak maybe. It's kind of a little bit awkward. So, while the game is super fun and I enjoy it as much as always, if you really get annoyed about crashes to desktops, and the fact I played for like 2,187 hours, hooray, it will probably bug you to pieces, because this thing does crash, and it's kind of annoying. I would say it might be safer to wait to a patch, unless you're a die-hard fan like I am, but hey. So the first thing, I'm going to go to the sort of more nitty-gritty stuff now then. The first thing you'll probably notice is the visuals. The visuals have changed dramatically from the original. It's quite diverse. You either love it, you hate it. I think it's okay. I think they got some decent models in here. Quickly show them off. Here's our hero, Randy. I think he looks alright. Scrubs up nicely. Here's Prim, our other hero. She looks good. I like her boofy trousers. Here's Gemma, the knight. He's looking pretty surly as always. Luca's looking very sage-like. Looks quite nice. Neko got hit with the ugly stick. Good lord. Rabbites. Lullabuds, Mushbooms, the Buzzbees, they're all here. They all look slightly different. The Blat, by the way, is incredibly cute, and I kind of want one as a pet. The Slimes look like they're from out of Dragon Quest. Maybe an Easter egg, I'm not sure. The Goblins look cool. I like the Goblins, and they look really surprised when you smack them in the face. And we got the Chobbin Hoods, which are unbelievably cute, but they're also brutal assholes. I'll show you in a bit if I get a chance to get there without the game crashing on me. So, me recording is not helping the crashes. The other thing to notice, the music is remixed. The music is a bit of a pile of hit and misses. I'd say there's probably slightly more hits than misses, but it's pretty close, to be frank. Luckily, you can, of course, change the music whenever you want in the options, as well as get rid of voice acting, which is also here. So what we're going to do immediately, change it to the original music, which is really nice. We do have costumes. We can set people in a Moogle suit or a ridiculous bikini. Here you go. I'm in a Moogle. Prim's in a ridiculous bikini. Can we check the models out when they're like this as well? I want to show you the Moogle suit, it's hilarious. No, it doesn't work, shame. Yeah, so we look incredibly silly. Let's change those over though. So there are like little 3D costumes, which is kind of nice. There you go. Whoop. Anyway, so voice acting. Voice acting is also pretty hit and miss. If you are allergic to terrible English voice acting, I would say turn it off completely and just read the text. You're not missing out on anything. Case in point. However, the main characters, including the sprite, the hero, and the girl, all have pretty decent voice acting, so I kind of like it. Anyway, we're going to pay. So I'm going to skip quickly ahead to the sprite's voice acting so you can kind of see. This is the scene where we get scammed, by the way. The animations are kept exactly the same, which is a really nice touch. They walk in the same way, like when you're forced to move, which I kind of like. It's the Rabbi Man. It's a man and a rabbi. It's a scam. Here we go. I'm sure we can help. Anyway, so while very cute, I also think the sprite is probably a girl in this one, I guess, because of the voice. I don't know. It's a little bit ambiguous. They never say. Anyway, we're going to help, of course. So we're going to pay and then get scammed. Here you go. Have 100 of my hard-earned gold coins.
I'll take that. Thank you. What? There's nothing more to see here. Leave.
Wow, rude. So we get ejected, and now we need to go and do the boss trigger, which is pretty much the same. Thing of interest to note, if I will show you some things, is the game has been, like... The game has actually been made from the ground up, so obviously it's not using the original engine. However, they put a lot of effort into putting the enemies, sprites, and all sorts of stuff in the same place, which I kind of like. Anyway, we're going to surprise them. Give me my money back. I like that little shriek. Anyway, yeah, so very sad sob story. Give me my money. Thank you. He's ashamed we got all our money back. Oh yeah, we can run pretty much forever in towns now, which is nice, in any direction we want. That's a very nice quality of life fix. And we're going to run into the second proper boss, which is Tropicalo. Now, interestingly, Tropicalo has been nerfed as a boss. A lot of the enemies have been rejigged. This one is much easier. However, unfortunately, this boss has a habit of crashing on me, so recording, of course, will not help there. Anyway, Tropicalo looks pretty much the same as he did in the sprite work, just a bit uglier because of the 3D model. Anyway, he's way easier. We're using the level 2 mana sword and the spear. Your AI partners are infinitely better than they once were. And you can also separate, as you can see. You're no longer tied to each other, which again is a ginormous improvement. Like, really, you wouldn't believe how often you got stuck in the original game. Having them free to do whatever you want is very nice. Oops. There we go, and we've got Tropicalo down. Nice and easy. He's much easier now. I'm guessing they wanted to ease you in a little bit, because Tropicalo could be a little bit brutal if you're new to the game. And he was a bit mean, because the bombs would always track you and blow you up. Anyway, we did it. Hooray! Way to go. Lovely. I want to show you the trip to the Witch's Castle, because I kind of want to show you a couple of really funny things. I want to show you the movement, obviously around the world. It's really cool. I also want to show you how brutal... Oh, actual proper cutscenes, by the way.
Those guys myself, you know.
I like the facial expressions. They're pretty basic, but
Sorry about that.
The sprite's facial work I actually really like.
The shock from getting washed away affected this child's memories. They
Aw,
can't
the sprite's
remember
really
anything.
cute. I want to pinch his or her
You're a
cheeks.
good child. Just with a few attitude problems
Nice.
and a loud mouth.
Yeah, well, it'll all work out eventually. Why rush it?
See? Good little facial animations. Anyway, we're going to skip all this a minute. So,
Ooh, you managed to defeat trouble.
yes, we will be kind enough. So we're going to say yes to that.
What luck! Did you hear that? No.
Yeah. So we're going to talk to the sprite quickly.
Okey-dokey. Just don't get in my way, okay? Bro.
Bro.
Bro?
As you can see, the script has been completely redone. I mean, that should be obvious at this point.
How about
It really is massively better, and the characters all interact with each other. It's really quite interesting and very cool.
I guess that works.
There we go.
Bro.
We have joined the party. Yeah, we got all our characters now. Isn't that nice? So let's talk to the Elder, get us the bone, whatever it is, blah blah blah.
Here is the setup.
The bow and arrows, thank you very much. Cool.
That
So,
reminds me.
Watts was looking for me, yep, no problems. But we're going to go to the inn first because I have the paranoia that we're going to crash. Plus, we might get to see a cool little scene. So, into the inn we go. Let's go to sleep, shall we?
One night is fit.
They might talk to each other. If they do, it's really cool. This is something they've added, by the way. Every time you go to an inn after a story beat, they discuss what's going on.
Wow, that Watts is the best blacksmith I've ever seen. He's made my rusty sword shine like it's brand new. With a sword like this at my side, everyone can tell that I'm a knight who means business.
Okay, maybe I was being a bit generous on Randy's voice acting.
I know. I'll try it out with a few practice swings.
It figures.
What's your problem?
So immature. A rust-free sword doesn't make you a knight. You'll never be a warrior like Diamond.
Oh yeah, Prim is super sassy and I love her lots.
That's why
She's
I'm
great.
practicing.
That wasn't practice. That was posing. You just wanted to look cool holding that sword.
No, I didn't.
The truth hurts.
Fine. No more sword practice today or any day. Happy?
Oops. I didn't realize I touched a nerve.
You did not.
It adds a lot of sort of character to the, well, characters. It gives them a bit more personality. It makes them feel like they're actual, you know, people, as opposed to just avatars that you slay monsters with. I really appreciate that. It's just, it's nice, you know. Prim has this sort of really sort of, oh no you didn't sort of attitude. Randy's the sort of immature but maturing hero, and, you know, the sprite just needs a slap. We are going to save the game. Thank you. My playtime of 10 billion hours or whatever. So we can leave. Right then. Let's go see Watts. Watts says some stuff. We don't really care what Watts has to say. We want the axe, so we're going to buy that off him.
Nice access. Wanna buy it?
Yeah, I'll buy that for 100, thank you.
Get a more
Lovely, lovely. Anyway, so we're going to, he's going to show us a little shortcut. As you can see, the animation is exactly the same as it used to be. It's really cool. I think it's just a really nice touch. Maybe it's a little Easter egg for the fans, I don't know. Because, of course, there's no more 8-way running. They don't need to do it like this, but it's just a lot of fun when you, like, get forced on this. Anyway. Can we make our weapons like this now?
I've been waiting.
Yeah. Which weapon needs reforging? It's the spear. Would you like to proceed? Yes, please. I think that's it now. There we go. And we're going to leave. Up we go. Whee! And on the PC at the very least, it's barely in load times. Oh, Neko, you're hideous. So, we're going to go over to the Witch's Castle. We're also going to have to get these sprites some levels, because otherwise they are going to die. So, the areas are pretty much the same. They've been pretty faithfully recreated, to be honest. Every corner is the same, every little bit's the same. So, like I said, it's really quite interestingly well done. I don't have any magic yet, though, so this bit's obviously fairly basic. The mini-map in the corner is really cool as well, because it's the original map. Actually, I think it's not technically the original map, it's the iOS port map. But it's still pretty good and very helpful. You can turn it off, of course, if you don't like it. Right, gonna go for a little while longer. I want to show you the chopping hoods in the woods because they are utterly ridiculous. And it's hilarious. I've actually got some decent armor now, so I don't know if I'm gonna get horribly mauled as quickly. But still. Anyway, so we need to run around here. Oh, so we're almost out of the way. The mini-map, it really is a nice addition. I don't particularly need it because I know this game like the back of my hand. But for those who don't, it's, you know, pretty handy to be able to see what you're doing. Honestly, if it wasn't for the bugs, I'd say this is a really, really, really worth buying game. Simply because it's a really pretty faithful remake of an original game with lots of cool modern features. Like no slowdown, which is lovely. The music not cutting out when you hit things. That's also pleasant. A mini-map. However, it's also got some real stickler points, like you still have to save in inns, which is stupid and not needed in this day and age. Especially when the game likes to crash on you every few minutes. And some other silly things. So, yeah. Like I said, the animations bugging out is also quite annoying. I had it happen in a couple of like quite big cutscenes. It's quite like... Anyway. I should change the music over to the new type. Yay, dancing! Check out that guy. We will stay the night, thank you. Are we going to chat again? I think we are. We can chat about anything cool.
What is it? Is there something on my face?
Just can't decide if I should make you my underlings or not. You look like troublemakers to me.
Underling? Forget it. Besides, he looks more the subordinate type than I do.
No way am I taking orders from them.
So that was a strange act back there. Did you really manage?
It's actually really cool. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to quickly skip this, but it's a really nice touch that they... Sorry, because I've seen these, don't mind me. I'm not actually just skipping them for the sake of it. It's a really nice touch. They've added just that extra flavour. They didn't have to. It's pretty cool. I don't know what else they've added, to be perfectly frank with you, but... Anyway. Right, there is one thing, like I said, I want to show you, but I'm going here to save because it's just a good way of getting killed. I forgot to buy any armour for the sprite. Whoops. Never mind. I will suffer for that shortly, but I will not do that on camera. Right, what I do want to show you is up this way. So we're going to go all the way. Oh, sword level 2. We can charge that up now. I'll show you the sword text. Okay. Good work, team. So you no longer have to listen to the entire time, which is quite nice. However, the buzz bombs make really weird noises. So anyway, smash. They completely changed the way the animations work on that, which is pretty cool. Whoop. Slappy, slappy. The game pace, I think, has just moved on a little bit. It's a lot quicker than it used to be. Which took me a little bit of time to get used to, and I got hit quite a few times initially. Yeah. I'm actually just generally really excited for playing Secret Mana. Like I said, if it wasn't for the crashes, I'd be all, like, over the moon with how well this is working. Yay! Poison chest. God, I love the chest in the Mana games. Right. Let's see how quickly I can get brutalized with the Robin Hood. Or Chopping Hood. Right, let's see if I can kill this one quickly. Like, they are so mean, you have no idea. So we're going to kill this one. This is also where the game likes to crash, so if the video, like, ends abruptly, that's exactly what happened. So let's kill that guy. Like, can I get through this bit without them getting killed? Let's find out. Okay. We're doing okay. Look how quickly these guys fire arrows. When I came through here earlier, they did 23 hits to everybody, and it was 19 a hit. Oh dear. So let's... There we go, that's dead. So, easy XP for Popeye here. So we need to go around. Again, not being tethered to your partners really makes this quite nice. However, it also seems to make this crash when you're not tethered to your partners, so what do I know? Whee! Also, as far as I've noticed, it still follows Secret Mana's no more than 3 things on screen rule, which is interesting. No, don't do that. Ow. Found candy. We all love candy. Yeah, boy. Nice. Are you getting savaged over there? Come over here, guys. I see! My sprite friend has died. Okay, I can save the game. I'm going to have to go recover my sprite friend. Okay, what I'm actually going to do quickly now is load up the game from the very start and go through the first forest area quickly to the Mandasant, and I'm going to do a cut-in with the original game as well, because I think it looked cool. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it, and like I said, the game is really cool. I like the idea of this remake. However, it's slightly too buggy right now. It might be worth waiting for a patch, just to make sure if that kind of thing bugs you. However, if it gets patched, I would 100% recommend it because, well, it's Secret of Mana, and it's as good as it's ever been, for better, for worse. With some nice little quality of life fixes, like the AI pathing. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the show.
Whoa! What's a rabbi doing in a place like this?